I've been trading on this exchange for the last 5 years. They have all the popular pairs, very low fees, and sometimes even they run fee-free promotions plus many other bonuses that you can make use of. So let me explain why I recommend Bitget as one of the top platforms for crypto right now. Let's get started. Alright everyone, welcome to Crypto Corner, your go-to place for all things crypto. I'm OJ, crypto analyst and investor since 2016, and today I'm giving you a breakdown on Bitget Exchange, your step-by-step guide to mastering one of the most fastest growing cryptocurrency exchanges on the planet. Well, Bitget is a global crypto exchange. It was founded back in 2018, so it's been around for just over 7 years. And that's way longer than most of the crypto gurus here on YouTube. You see, back in 2017, if you wanted to trade altcoins, you were using exchanges like Bitfinex, Bittrex, Poloniex. Those were the early platforms that gave us the most choice of tokens and trading pairs. Fast forward to today and we are in a completely different environment. No one is even talking about Bitfinex or Poloniex anymore, and Bittrex is gone. And new exchanges are popping up almost every week, so you've got a lot more choice, but also with too many platforms, we are facing lower liquidity on any one platform. This is because now the liquidity is spread across hundreds of exchanges, not just 5 or 6 as it was back in the day. This makes it harder for new exchanges to establish dominance, and those who succeed are the ones that I take more seriously. And Bitget is one of those strong players. It's rapidly ascending in the ranks to become one of the top exchanges by volume and user count. It now boasts over 120 million users. And much of this success is due to its robust security, large liquidity, and smooth user experience. Unlike many other exchanges that can be confusing or restrictive, Bitget tailors its platform with both beginners and experienced traders in mind. Right now, Bitget offers an impressive range of over 600 trading pairs. This is what I like the most. Almost all of the tokens that I want to trade are supported, including emerging new tokens and memes and RWAs and AI and DeFi. All of it. Of course, no exchange has absolutely every token or all of the trading pairs. I still have to go to other platforms for some of the more niche tokens that I trade, like Toshi, for instance, or some other memes. But these are very rare. And of course, if you're going to be trading a lot, you end up having accounts with multiple exchanges, not just 1 or 2. But from the 8 exchanges that I use right now, Bitget is in my top 3. One of Bitget's biggest draws is its ultra-low fees. Spot trading fees start as low as 0.10%, and this drops even further if you're using their BGB token, the native Bitget token, to cover your fees. We're looking at 0.08% in most cases. This is for spot trading. If you're trading futures, then we're looking at even lower fees. Maker pays 0.02% and the taker pays 0.06%, and that's by default. This can even drop lower if you are a VAP trading high volumes, like it goes down to 0.016% for order makers and 0.028% for takers at the top tier. So you have a tiered fee structure here, something that is typical for trading platforms like Bitget. Now let's talk security and customer trust. 2 things that helped Bitget get into the top exchanges ranking through the years. Bitget operates with industry-leading security protocols, and this includes multi-layer cold wallet storage, which is very important. Not all of the money that they have from their users' accounts are being held in hot wallets. A certain amount is so that you can withdraw easy and quick, when you need to. But the bigger amounts are actually in cold storage, and not every exchange does that. This is actually great because it further establishes it as a trusted platform in this very volatile industry. The exchange has stood the test of time, especially during the infamous collapse of FTX exchange exchange back in 2022. If you remember, or if you don't know about this, it was the biggest crash of the year, and it was a year that saw many crashes. There were Celsius, there was BlockFi, Three Arrows Capital. There were many companies actually that went down during that year. It was during the bear cycle, and many of the companies that were shady, that were unstable, actually just collapsed, and FTX was one of those. And it was one of the biggest platforms at the time. It was trusted by millions, and behind the scenes, customer funds were allegedly being misused to prop up the trading firm Alameda Research, which was part of the FTX group. When the truth came out, it triggered a liquidity crisis, billions of dollars vanished, and the entire market took a hit. The fallout led to criminal charges, tighter regulations, and a massive trust gap in centralized exchanges. And this is when Bitget doubled down on transparency, and they created a public proof of reserves that they update regularly. They post real-time audits as well and full asset backing, so traders like us don't get blindsided again. It's just one of the reasons why I don't feel worried about leaving some of my tokens that I'm trading actively on the exchange for a longer time. Now, if I'm trading a coin actively, then I want to be able to place my orders, leave my orders, buy and sell orders there, and just keep it on the exchange for a period of time. I don't really do that with all of the tokens that I hold. Some of the coins and tokens that I'm holding longer term, I would put into cold storage, but I don't want to be doing that with tokens that I'm actively trading. For instance, there are about 5 or 6, 7 tokens right now that I'm actively trading. I don't want to be moving them in and out too many times and too often. And I just want to know that the exchange is secure enough that I can trust it to keep my coins for a period of time. So Bitget is one of those. And on top of that, Bitget has been the official sponsor for La Liga, Spain's premier football league. They have partnered with Messi, the best football player in the world. And when I say football, I mean in European terms. I know my American viewers will call it soccer, but it's football, guys. We play it with our feet. Anyway, when I saw that Messi partnered with Bitget, this definitely made me take them more seriously. It just showed me that they're here to stay, and they're playing a long-term game, and they're doing really well. It's a great marketing, but it goes beyond that. It also builds credibility. So this is pretty much what gave me the confidence to start using Bitget a few years ago in the first place. And of course, over the years, my confidence has grown because they have been really solid. I'm using both the desktop version and the app on my phone because a lot of the times I'm actually placing or cancelling orders while I'm on the go. So it's very useful to actually have the app. But of course, when I'm doing proper charting and analyzing of price and everything, I'm using the desktop version, and I'm also using TradingView. So if you want to do really proper technical analysis, you need TradingView. Make sure to use my link from the description below. That will give you discounts. Also, my link for Bitget is in the description below. That will also give you discounts and sign up bonuses and everything, so make sure to use it. Now, of course, first you're gonna sign up, so you will take the link from down there and you will come here, you will choose your best email and you will sign up. Of course, you will have to complete KYC first because as a centralized exchange, it is regulated and fully compliant with anti-money laundering and everything. So, of course, you're not gonna be doing anything shady, I hope. So, go through the KYC, make sure that your account is all live and legit and everything, and then you can start, you will deposit some money and you start trading. And as you deposit some money, you will actually get some bonuses as well. So let me just quickly log in here. And I do recommend that you turn on your 2FA, second factor authentication, because you really need to make sure that everything is super secure. Okay, so what do we have here? First things first, this is the interface. You can see the different features here. That some of them are promoted, but they have many more features that you don't really see just on the home page. First, we have the tab for buying crypto. So you can buy and sell, you can even buy with a credit or debit card. I doubt this will be your first time to buy crypto because you don't really go to a trading platform as the first thing, right? So I'm not really going to spend too much time on buying crypto. There's just a direct buy and sell. There's the recurring buy, which is if you want to set up, on a regular basis to be buying certain amount of crypto for certain amount of dollars or whatever you're using, euros. Then you have P2P trading. This is direct person to peer, person to person. And you can even get a card in some regions, not everywhere yet, but you can go to Bitget card and you can get a debit card with which you can just directly spend crypto. Then we have markets. Now, markets, these are basically the trading pairs. This is where you can see all the different trading pairs for spot trading, for futures, margin trading, because you do have different types of trading. And spot trading is basically directly buying the token or asset, holding it, and then selling it wherever you want to sell it. With futures, you are actually trading contracts. So here, you're not actually buying that token, you're buying a contract and you're selling or shorting, in fact, contract. Margin trading as well, and on-chain. So I will have a separate video tutorial where I'm going to be going through all of this, and I do have already separate video tutorials on how to do futures trading, margin trading, all of that. So this is not really the video for that. I'm just quickly going to go through the different features here so that you are familiar. So from here, you can actually pick some of these trading pairs and you can favor them, adding them to your favorites. And in this case, if you do that, then when you go to favorites, it will display you the trading pairs that you have in your favorites list. So this way, I'm personally monitoring just a selection of trading pairs, the ones that I'm trading or that are in my watch list. So you see, this is how I monitor. Then when I go to trade, I have all of these options. There's the spot trading. This is the one that is the most general trading, you know, as I said, direct buying and selling of the coin that you want to be trading. There is margin trading where you actually trade on leverage. And then we do have some extra features here with the launch hub. This is for tokens that Bitget is directly launching on their platform. A lot of those are being incubated by Bitget as well. Not always, but a lot of the times. Sometimes, you know, they would be launching a new token via their launchpad and launch pools that are being vetted by Bitget. So you kind of, usually you get more confidence in these tokens that are being launched directly by their launchpad and launch pool. I have a separate video where I'm explaining the differences between launchpads and launch pools and, you know, what to expect, how to work with this, what can you do. So for people who are looking for new tokens, you know, want to get into some pre-sales and stuff like that, this section here, all of these launch X, launchpad, launch pool, pool X, all of these are things that you can explore. All right, this here is the futures market. As I said, they offer a lot of futures pairs and they even have lower fees on futures, of course. But this is for people who are a little more advanced. And definitely, if you're going to be doing futures, especially in the beginning, go for their demo trading. I definitely recommend that you do that. And it's very good that they have the demo trading because not every platform offers that. You can also, if you are not very experienced, but you still want to be trading in the beginning, you can actually do some copy trading. If you want to be doing some trades and you're not very confident in your skills in the beginning, you can go and copy some experienced traders. So you have here several different options, but of course, the spot copy trading is the one that you want to be using in the beginning. Or maybe you are experienced in spot trading, but you're not so confident in futures trading, so you want to be copying future traders. It's up to you. Moving on, in the Earn tab, you actually have different ways to earn passively with the tokens that you're already holding on the exchange. You can do simple earn, which is basically a flexible earn. You will be earning a little bit of percentage on the tokens that you're holding, but they're not being locked or anything, so you can access these tokens all the time. You can trade them, you can remove them, you know, withdraw or whatever you're doing, and you're free to do that at any time. Therefore, the tokens, while you're holding them in simple earn, they will be earning a small percentage. Now, that would actually increase. You can get a bigger percentage if you do structured earn, which is basically locking your tokens for a period of time. And then you have on-chain earn as well. This is also daily without any risking principle, without locking or anything like that. So explore these options if you want to be earning passively. And if you have some tokens that you are going to be holding for a long time, you can take a loan. You can use your Bitcoin as a collateral and take a loan and basically just work with that money, and you didn't have to sell your Bitcoin. You can just work with that money. You can multiply, double it, or triple it, or something like that. Then you can repay that loan and take your Bitcoin back. So there's quite a few different ways to do that. Make sure that you go, and everything is explained on the platform, so I don't really have to be explaining each of these features one by one. All right, so moving on here, in the square, these are basically market insights. This is almost like a social media type of thing, where you can go and you can see market insights, you can see what people are talking about, what is currently trending, you can follow people. It's very similar to what we have with Binance Square. It's very similar to what CoinMarketCap is also doing these days. You can follow what traders are saying in terms of, some of these people are sharing their TA, very similar to what we're doing with Twitter. It's basically just another Twitter, is what I would call it. I wouldn't compare it to Facebook or any other social media, but I would definitely compare this to Twitter, but strictly for traders and people who are just sharing trading insights. So it's actually quite beneficial. And as I said, there's news here as well, there's videos, Bitget Academy. It's everything that you will need if you are new to crypto. You can actually get a ton of information from here, from Bitget Square. So definitely go through these guys. You will learn a lot from here, I guarantee you. And there's even more, as the tab suggests. So here you have the help center, a rewards center. Definitely go to the rewards center, because you will see that they have a lot of different rewards, a lot of bonuses and everything. Welcome bonuses as well. If you're using my invite link from the description below, you will qualify for welcome bonuses. So definitely go and check this out. And this is right now how the bonus tab looks, how the bonus page looks. But of course, this will be changing, day by day. So it could be very different when you open it. It could be, a very different amount here of bonuses that are being offered. Right now is 4,630 USD Tether worth of bonuses, and you can get all of these bonuses, or at least some of these bonuses. It really depends on you, how proactive you will be. And these bonuses come in all the different shape and form. They can be mystery boxes, trading credits and coupons, all designed to boost your starting capital and to reduce the trading costs. Sometimes they cover all your fees and stuff like that. The mystery box alone can contain rewards up to $500 at a time, giving you a valuable kickstart. And they also frequently run trading promotions, seasonal promotions that include more prize pools and bonuses. So completing these simple milestones, such as KYC completion, for instance, your first deposit and your first trade, will open a range of coupons and rewards that stack up very quickly. Basically, anyone signing up with my referral code right now can unlock a welcome bonus worth up to 6,200 USD Tether. And there's daily rewards, there's monthly rewards, there are contests and everything. So definitely go check it out. So a couple of other things that I want to show you briefly without making this video too long and everything. When you go to assets, this is where you can deposit and withdraw and just monitor your portfolio and everything. If you want to be depositing, of course, in the beginning, you will need to deposit your crypto, or of course you can buy with a credit or debit card, but I assume you would have some crypto already and you want to deposit, so you will come here to deposit. Pick the coin that you want to deposit, whether it's USD Tether or maybe Bitcoin. You can search for it if you want to be depositing USD Tether. Many people these days are no longer using ERC20 version of USD Tether. Many people are using the Tron version, which is TRC20, and it's here, or BEP20, which is the Binance Smart Chain version, which is this one here as well. So this is how you're going to select the network, and you will get your wallet address, and you can deposit this way. So this is how I'm depositing. And now that your money is in your account, you will drop down this menu here. Here you will see that my accounts are separated. So spot, margin, futures, on-chain, OTC. I'm not really using OTC or on-chain, but this is where in these different accounts is where you can spread your money and you can allocate whatever you want into these products. If you drop down this menu here, you have the bots. You can actually set up your own bot. and you don't have to pay any fees. I mean, there's some trading bots, third-party trading bots, where you're actually paying monthly fees and stuff like that. Here you can set up your trading bot without having any monthly fees. And this is the earn, which is where you're going to see if you're staking anything and you're earning passive income. You know, this is the tab and everything. This is your orders tab. So if you have any orders, any ongoing orders, you can see them here. You can manage this and everything. I still have 2 unfulfilled orders, even though most of my orders got hit earlier today because the market dropped so much, and I did have quite a few buy orders that got hit. And you can see here your order history, order details, trading analysis, all of these things. Now I will quickly go to the spot trading interface just so that you can see it, but I do have a separate tutorial which is just about the trading on Bitget, so that's a longer video as well, and it's a separate video. I don't really want to make this video much longer than that. So here you can see again, these are your open orders that are going to be sitting here. Your order history will be here, order details, you know, your different assets that you're holding will be here. You can monitor different assets that you're holding here. If you have any copy trades, they will be displayed here in this tab. I'm not doing copy trading right now, so I don't have any. If you have any bots that you have set up, they will be displayed here. And of course, here you are placing your orders. By default, you have a limit order, which is where you're setting your parameters, you know, your buy price and everything. Here I can change, you know, that price. I can set up how much I want to be buying and everything, or selling. Of course, the market order is the one that is executed at the current market rate. So if you're happy with the current price and you want to just immediately buy, you can do that here. You just select, you know, how much money you want to be spending for this order, and that's how you do it. And then you have OCO, which is one cancels the other. So you have an OCO trigger with the target price or you know, stop limit and everything. Trailing stop order, which I actually use lately quite a lot. You have an iceberg and twap. You know, these are different types of orders. I will be going through this in a separate video, guys. I don't want to make this much longer, but for a beginner, for someone who is just starting, just use the limit and market orders. This is good enough for a beginner, for an absolute beginner. Once you start getting a bit more familiar with the interface and a bit more experience, then you can start doing this, you know, stop loss orders, different, one cancels the other. All right. Well, this is it, guys. I don't really want to make this any longer. So to wrap it up, as you see, Bitget is a all-in-one crypto trading powerhouse, and it's combining security and liquidity, competitive fees, and very easy to use interface. And of course, a vast list of trading pairs, passive income from staking and loaning, and the Bitget Square, the learning platform. You can follow different people to get price predictions and just technical analysis and things that maybe you're not very good with. So all of this, everything in one platform. This is why Bitget is such a good exchange, and it is one of the top exchanges today for a good reason. I use it, so make sure to grab my link from the description below. Use that, qualify for these welcome bonuses and everything, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you can catch my follow-up videos where I'm talking about different trading strategies and explaining, you know, patterns and things that you need to know to make better decisions on your trades and have a better experience with your crypto trading. And make sure to check out this video, which is coming next, and I'm gonna see you there.